So today's job is to tackle the front part of the sort of porch and roof. I'll also show you a major issue that I came across. It's looking horrid. What we will effectively be doing is removing this window and kind of doing a slimline window there. So this bit has to be bricked up and this bit here has to be cut out, and the window is gonna fit this section here. This is kind of in conjunction with the garage roof, which I'd started, so you'll kind of see that. It'll either be in the video attached before or after this one. When the drill went down there, this top rocked a bit. So, and I also noticed there's this hairline crack. Now, that's because this doesn't appear to be tied into this. So we do have some wall ties, and we've got a wall starter kit. So it will tie that into that, as well as this bit. But actually I thought, well, the internal course I could actually do while the window's in situ. So I'm just going to do that, and at least that way it leaves the house less exposed. So I'll start bricking up the internal section, get a wall starter kit on there, and then once this bit's done, I can then take this out. I'm actually going to do the internal brick skin first, so I'm not going to fully remove the window, but I've made sure the window is prized enough so that I can just pull it out once I've built this internal skin. I've got this back to the brick as close as I can. But this brick is I thought originally it wasn't tied in, but it is actually tied in to the concrete pillar. So I'm going to leave that skin there because it's going to get rendered at some point anyway. But the next stage is our wall ties. So what happens is these get two in a pack, and these get tied to the wall like that, and then you've got these little brackets, you pull them down, and then you basically concrete or cement between the blocks, and that ties old skin to the new skin.
Bristol, London, Birmingham, Manchester. Get out of here. If we don't let the MC over the house.
Okay, so as you can see, we're ready to now start bricking up. So I've got my sand, I've got my cement, that's just a leftover bag, so I'm going to use the rest of that. Got my trowels, had to buy some new ones because I couldn't find my trowels annoyingly. But I've also got some liquid mortar plasticizer. This is good for helping to give a better mix when you're doing your mortar. So I'm going to do a 3-to-1 mix, so I'm going to do for every 3 bags of sand or 3 cups of sand, whatever, I'll do 1 cup of cement. So here we are so far. Glad that I started on the internal skin so I could leave the window in place, because I think I'll just leave the house too exposed. But don't know how I feel about it. It's pretty neat, but I kind of wish I'd have done perhaps some smaller cuts there so I can make these end cuts a bit bigger. So we'll see how we get on tomorrow, and I'll let you know whether I need to call a builder or not. But I can honestly say building a brick wall is way harder than I expected. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but it is way harder than I expected. I don't know how builders make it look so easy, like the way they spread the mortar on the bricks and like the mortar just stays there, because every now and again it just kept slipping off the brick. So that was quite challenging, but we managed to, I think, speed the process up, but then also you kind of got to do it in a good time before the mortar starts setting and drying, because that just makes things even more difficult. So again, we'll see how we get on in the morning, and I'll let you know if a builder was called. Right, okay, so it's the next day, and surprisingly the wall is pretty stable, but I just still don't feel 100% with it. I don't know whether I did the mortar mix a bit too dry. Okay, and to put you builders and avid DIYs out of your misery, I did essentially knock down the wall and rebuild it, and it was much easier to knock down than I expected, because as I thought, the mix just wasn't good enough. It was too dry, and especially with these types of blocks, they do absorb a lot of moisture, so you've got to kind of keep them pretty wet in order to slow down the drying time. So yeah, I knocked it down, and you'll see later in the video, we rebuilt the wall. Okay, so today is the day this window is coming out. That section there is coming out. I'm going to start bricking this bit up. My father-in-law's coming over today, so hopefully he'll be able to give me an idea of how best to get this done. And then this frame will go in there temporarily until the window fitter comes back to fit this lovely window here.
This is lethal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Right, so we continue to make good progress. I will film this from now on. It's just my father-in-law was here and my brother-in-law, so we're kind of talking and stuff. So yeah, I completely forgot about it. So we'll crack on, but I'm really pleased with how this has come out so far. So I'll show you the process. So today's job is to tackle the front part of the sort of porch and roof, get that bit completed. So obviously last weekend I did most of this brick wall. I've got another 3 courses to do. So first things first, I'm going to take off the roof covering, strip the roof, do that course, and then build the new roof. I'm hoping I can get this done today. It's 9:30 in the morning, so we'll see how we get on by the end of the day. Yeah, usually I'm like, yeah, I'll get it done, and it takes me 2 days. So yeah, I will crack on. Those blocks aren't paved in or anything, and I will also show you a major issue that I came across and the solution that I'm going to go for, really. And it's not a big deal for me because this is getting rendered, but you'll see shortly. Okay, I know it looks a bit Dexter, but I've had to sheet up just so I can start ripping off this roof now. So as you can see, it's pretty much just a plasterboard and there's some sheets. Once the roof's done, then I can finish doing this brickwork because it'll be out of the way then. So we'll start pulling that down and then cracking on. We can, I've got to get the cutter and then continue this line nice and clean down there. So I've taped off at the bottom, so that should hold all the water. Got a bit more to do this side, just take that bit out, clean that line up, but then yeah, the main thing is just getting the roof redone today, and which I can't do without doing this wall. So get this roof off, get the wall done, and then get the new roof on. And that's totally looking horrid. I'm hoping that passes, but it's all sheeted off anyway, so there's not really much else I could do. Hopefully I'll keep the rain out. Okay, so here's the dilemma that I have. Now, I need to get this lintel above this here. We've got a couple of centimeters to play with. The problem is this is about a half a brick gap. Plus we need mortar as well, and then we need to bring that across. But as you can see, that side is completely level, and that side is half a brick. So I need this wall, this whole wall needs to be tied in to here. So in order to do that, I need to get this lintel across and then tie this in, but I need this to be as solid as possible to bring it in. So the only option I've got is to put a row of cut bricks, half bricks across there to get that back in line, and then I can finish that off. And it's really bizarre because as you can see this side, they're all level with that wall. So I don't know whether it's a case of perhaps when I've been applying the mortar, I've either done it too thick or too thin, and it's just slowly, gradually knocked it out of place. What I should have done in order to keep this completely lined is use a string line, because the string line is the only way I would have got this completely level. So that's a big error on my side. Saving grace is that this wall is getting rendered, so you won't be able to see it once it's done, but you will be able to see it until it's done. But it's the only option I've got. So I'm going to cut some half bricks, put them in there, and then that way I can continue a flush row of bricks on top. So it is what it is. So quick update, I'm now ready to finish block work. Cut my halves, which are up there, 5, 2 are down there. That just means we get the window size right, and then they can all just be fitted in lovely, tied in. I've also, I can't believe the state of in here. I think that this is my hallway. I've also cut out that block work there, so it's a nice clean line around the window frame. I'll clean all this up once I start framing. I just want to do the important stuff first, so we'll get all of that done, and then I'll start cleaning up in here. Hopefully before the family gets back. Okay, so I managed to get the exterior skin done. So that's it done. You can see the half cuts there. Doesn't look too bad. Again, as I said, I'm not too fussed because it's getting rendered. I was hoping to tie that section in a bit better, but unfortunately it didn't work out purely because we've got the half cuts. So that meant these are no longer level with these ones. So, but I did tie it in all the way around the front there. So that's all done. We're going to get some timbers cut down and start getting this roof built. And hopefully, I don't think they're going to be long enough, which is a shame. So I'll have to cut down the big ones. I think these are 4.6, but it is what it is. I need to get this roof on as soon as possible. But join me in the next one where we get this roof completed.